Cooks, today we're going to be talking about one of the fundamental pieces of equipment that every cook needs. And what is that? Cookware, right? That's one of my favorite topics. Today we have a box of cookware from Chefwin. And what's amazing about this is there's a set in here called the Dream Hands, and you can disconnect the handle and stack it like this, and it goes into a small space in your cupboard. I can't wait to take a look at it. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So what's so great about today is that this cookware is just coming on the market. This is brand new. We're getting our first look at it, and I'm so excited because cookware happens to be my favorite subject. Why? That's where I sort of started my whole cooking journey. I have a pan room, right? That's filled with cookware. I love every type of cookware, and one of my favorites is stainless steel. You can develop the fond. It cleans up really easily with the little barkeeper's friend. It cooks amazingly, and it is at the core of my cookware equipment collection is stainless steel. And that's what we're going to be looking at today is stainless steel cookware. And what's great about stainless steel, you have all this stuff coming out about healthy cookware and it doesn't have the chemicals in it. Well, if you just go back to stainless, you don't have to worry about that, right? Because it's not painted with a coating. Non-stick coating is paint, right? It's a coating. It's sprayed on. And if you want to go down to the basics, you want to go with stainless steel. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Chefwin for sending this. I'm excited because we are like one of the first that is getting a look at this because it's brand new on the scene. So we have a square two-handled pan. Ooh, what else do we have in here? Whoa. Sauté pan, a fry pan. Whoa! A larger fry pan. Another fry pan. And a square pan. Ta-da! And one of the things about these cookware is it all comes down to this handle. So like I said, the handle detaches. So when you put the cookware in your cabinet, it stacks all together in one stack. No more of these handles sticking out everywhere. You can't fit it in your cabinet. These are amazing. One thing that's great about this is there are several detachable handle cookware sets out there, but they're all non-stick. This is stainless. This is coming back to the true cookware that doesn't leach into your food. And we're getting our first look at it. So I'm excited. So this piece comes separate. This is a square two-handle square pan. So let's take a look at this. This isn't part of the pan set. The like frying and saute pan set. This is a square piece. Whoa! Look at this. This is cool. Whoa, look at this. This is the square, like, griddle pan. This is amazing. Wow. Full stainless steel. This is really cool looking. Look at this, baby. You could do some pancakes on there. cook all kinds of, you can sear a steak on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty cool. I like it. It comes with these little silicone grippies here for the side, for the handles.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I like this. I really like unique pieces. Like, you know, a lot of times you get a lot of your standard cookware, but I like really unique, interesting pieces. And this is kind of interesting to me. It is stainless steel cookware, 5-ply, gas, hot plate, halogen, and induction. Awesome. Look at this. This is really fun.
Mm-hmm. I
really like that. That is amazing. This right here is worth the price of admission right there. Let's take a look at this. This is a square pan. That was square. I wonder if this is, I don't know. Is this larger? I really like that piece. That is going to be fun. Ooh. So this is a similar pan, but it has a handle. So this is like a true griddle. Look at this baby. Wow. This is nice. Chefwin. This is really nice. These are coming up on, these are new on the market. And this is really nice. This is all stainless steel. We got a stainless steel handle. This is really, really nice. Really nice. Chefwin, I love it. All 5-ply. This is really, really nice. This is fun. Okay, so we're starting with the detachable handle sets. We have a 24 centimeter, a 28 centimeter, a 26, and a 22. So let's start with the 28. This is really nice. I love having like a lot of options in terms of, like fried pans and skillets, because sometimes you got 3 things going on the stove, so you need a lot of skillets. This is a great set, and it's stackable. Whoa! Very nice. Whoa! The weight on this is amazing. This is definitely, it says 5-ply, and it's a nice weighty piece. Whoa, Chefwin. These are beautiful. These are absolutely beautiful. So, wow, this is amazing. This reminds me of that one Belgian brand. So this is our handle, right? And the way you do this is you just hit open and hit push this, and it opens this thing. And to close it, you're just going to push that. So you're going to lock versus open. You're going to unlock it, push that, it releases this, put this on here, lock it down. Cool. That's pretty cool. And then they all stack together, right? So you can just release it, put it on the next one.
Well, the one thing
that is really cool.
Well, the one thing it does is simplify your cleaning. You don't have the handle in the way.
You don't, and it doesn't take up half your dishwasher because the handle's there and it's so long. You just remove the handle, hand wash this, and you can throw all your pans in the dishwasher. Tons of room without having those handles in the way. These are cool. Wow. So when you're cooking, you just release it and go to the next one. So, wow, I'm really amazed at the nice, solid weight of these. These are great. I'm already telling you, these are great. Chefwin has this other square pan. Whoa, equally as beautiful. These are amazing. Wow, these are amazing. And they have measurement lines here. So you have this one on your big burner, this one on the small burner. You're sitting here, you put this here, you toss it around, right? You unlock it, push it, go here, toss it around, right? So then you can remove these. And if you have a smaller stove, a lot of times it's hard to have too many pans that have too many handles getting all the way. And this keeps someone like a kid from walking on the side in front of the stove and knocking the handle, right? If you move the handle and you have kids around, you can remove that and you don't have any risk of the kids hitting that and flipping the pan all over the place. And guess what? In your cupboard, Eric's eyes just went. So here's the 24. These are really cool, and they're really cool if you have an RV. If you have a tiny house, if you have an RV, if you live in a small apartment, I mean, and you could just use this as a serving dish. And here we go. This is the 24. Very nice. Very, very nice. Handle on. Boom, 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 boom. Remove it. And look at that. I'm telling you. Your entire pan set in one. You could even put it, if you have a deep drawer, put it in there. And here you have a smaller pan. These are for your smaller jobs. You're heating up something, leftovers. You want to just cook one chicken breast and split it between two people. You can do that. Boom, boom. Unlock, push. And that's your entire pan set in your cupboard. Look at that. That is amazing. So cooks, I can tell you 100% that when I pulled these things out of the box, I am really surprised at the quality. There are a lot of manufacturers out there that are making these non-stick detachable hand cookware sets. And I'm going to tell you, these are a cut above all those sets. These are beautiful stainless steel. They are amazing. 5-ply. You're not going to find these in that kind of set. These are taking high quality cookware and putting them packaging them in a really convenient and storable way. These are amazing. So we're going to try these babies out. We're going to cook something on here. We might steer steak. And I'm thinking about, cooking some chicken in there and using one of these other ones for a side dish. So stay tuned. This is our first look at the Chefwin. Chefwin, these are amazing. Thank you so much for allowing us to take the first look for these. These are amazing. Thanks for watching.